Women's MMA pioneer Miesha Tate joined the UFC in 2013 as a former Strikeforce champion with her sights set on UFC Gold. Since going pro in 2007, she had established herself as one of the best fighters on the planet. After a star-making season coaching tough against bitter rival Ronda Rousey, Tate persevered and found herself across from the reigning queen Holm at UFC 196. The fighter called Cupcake recounts the sweet victory in My Moment.
Please welcome Miesha Tate.
Being a champion is something that every fighter strives for, but very few accomplish.
She won a one-night tournament to earn a title shot. Oh, nice takedown as she caught the kick. Arm triangle choke. Coonan has never been submitted. Wow, what a performance! And she takes the Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Championship.
Coming from being a Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight champion, when I got to the UFC, of course, I had my goal set on becoming a champion there as well.
So the question is, has Miesha evolved enough to become a UFC champion?
I got my first shot at the UFC title against Ronda Rousey.
Are you ready? Let's go, come on! Title on the line, the champions, the challenger. Here we go.
Good shots to the head by Ronda. And Miesha's got Ronda down. Ronda's slowly spinning her around. She's in trouble. She's in.
No,
She taps.
Getting that first title shot in the UFC and coming up short really hurt. But it reset me in a way that motivated me. Just because I fell off the horse doesn't mean that I am not going to try to get back up on that horse and continue with the mission as planned. The dream hadn't died yet.
Miesha Tate, the former Strikeforce champion.
I went on a 4-fight win streak and became the #1 contender.
Right now, we're seeing a very improved Miesha Tate.
Her striking looks very, very crisp.
Holm had just become the world champion by head-kicking Ronda Rousey to win in UFC Australia, and it was quite a moment.
Wow! Unbelievable!
Everybody was very high on Holm. I thought Holly was a very dangerous opponent. She has great boxing and great footwork, really hard to get a hold of, and obviously the very devastating head kick. So I knew that I had to be calculated, but I also had to be willing to take the risk.
Once again, we are live from Las Vegas, inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena. We welcome you to UFC 196. Who pulled off the biggest upset in MMA last year? Holm. She beat Ronda Rousey. Now she looks to defend against Miesha Tate.
When I was getting ready for the fight against Holm, I remember looking at myself in the mirror and saying to myself, this is the last time you will look at yourself and not have a belt around your waist. You will come back the world champion. I remember feeling like this was my moment. This is the one I was going to win.
Miesha Tate getting her second shot at UFC Gold.
The walk for a world title fight always feels bigger. There's just so much on the line. Knowing that it's for the ultimate goal and the ultimate dream. Being the world champion.
Here we go!
The first round, the game plan was to press the action, but not get kicked in the head. Don't risk too much. Feel it out and kind of find the right opening, but I did not end up getting a takedown in the round, so she walked away with that round.
Miesha looks to come out aggressively here in round 2.
She's ramping it up here.
The second round, I got a takedown pretty early on and was able to really dominate. I remember throwing big elbows, getting onto her back at one point, almost sinking a choke.
Miesha Tate trying to finish. Can she get it?
Wow, what a round for Miesha Tate.
We got ourselves a fight.
Be patient. You know you can take her down now.
Nice big deep breath.
Just land. I never felt that fight ever.
Breathe. Breathe.
After round 2, that absolutely confirmed my path to success was to get her to the ground.
It was a big, big round for Miesha Tate. How much did that drain Holly?
Holly made some great adjustments in round 3.
Both fighters being kind of cautious. Miesha's fighting nice and cautious here.
Absolutely.
There it is. There's a clinch.
Stuffed that time. Holly does not want to fight on the canvas again with Miesha.
There's a shot. Stuffed. 2 stuffed so far. Wow. Very interesting fight.
After round 3, I think it was anybody's fight. I remember in round 4, I wanted to take Holly Holm down, but it was a struggle, and we really kind of ended up trading a lot of blows on the feet. When a fighter doesn't bite on your feints, it's so difficult, and Holly wasn't taking me serious in round 4. I certainly thought that I was down on the scorecards going into round 5. Game plan A of calculated but cautious had to go out the window.
I've got to win the round and win the fight. Hey, go for it. It's time to go. Let's do this, Mish. This is the round.
The start of round 5, Holly came out hot, and it was really what I needed. Holly started to commit with her striking and really come forward.
We got to get in under that punch. You're going to have to shoot on that.
I slipped right underneath the punches and kind of threw myself around the back to get her down.
There it is. There it is. Oh, this is a dogfight. Miesha's got her back.
Miesha looking to choke her out. Wow.
She's got her back.
Still has it. She's got it. She's tapping. It is all over. Miesha Tate is the new UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
It was just an incredible moment. So many years of hard work, and those emotions that come out in that moment are so real and so raw and so unedited. I had imagined that moment so many times, getting the belt wrapped around my waist and the feeling of elation, but in truth, there's only one moment in time that you can experience what that really feels like. That moment was incredible, and I will never forget it. I'm Miesha Tate, and that was my moment.